This brief webinar focuses on what drives revenue growth. It is important to understand the underlying story behind revenue growth. Revenue growth that emanates from solid and credible brands in a growth market will have positive, consistent impact on margins. Revenue growth underpinned by short term price cuts and aggressive revenue counting will fizzle out in the long run. It is therefore important to analyze your revenue drivers before reaching any conclusions about margin improvement. There are uncountable number of factors that may have both direct and indirect impact on revenue. The three key factors are summarized below. Number one, volume effects. Because of discounts and price cutting, typically price erosion is equal to list price minus discount. It may lead to temporary increase in sales but at the cost of margins. This tactic is employed in organizations where the sales force is compensated by commissions anchored to sales volume. Number two, price effects. Increase in price can also lead to revenue growth. However, price increase can be driven by internal as well as external factors. Internal price growth can come from a very strong brand in a less competitive market of slightly inelastic demand. External price growth feeds from inflationary pressure and is undertaken by all competitors in unison. For example, an increase in oil prices will lead to rise in transportation costs and it will drive up price of consumer products in a shock wave pattern. Number 3, market growth effects. Riding the growth of market and economy is a convenient way to increase your revenues. The critical factor is how to time it correctly, for which you need access to market dynamics as outlined in point 2 above.